Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I am Benjamin, I'm 25 years old, and I've been running this Amazon FBA business since 2019. Before that, I was working in a completely different field, but I have always been drawn to entrepreneurships and online business models. I started with just a few SKUs, and over the year, I have grown the business into something that's very lean, very profitable, and 100% focused on European marketplace. This project has taught me a lot about e-commerce, logistics, and building products that customers love. And it's been really fulfilling to create something from scratch that has a long-term value.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
After several years of building and running the business, I feel like I've reached a point where I would like to explore other opportunities. I have lost a bit of the daily excitement that's come with growing a business like this, and I want to focus on something more local and concrete, possibly in real estate. It's not that the business is in trouble, quite the opposite, but I believe someone else could take it further and fully leverage the potential that's still on the table.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
I spend around 12 hours per week on average. That time is split between checking sales and inventory reports, managing restocks and supplier order, handling basic customer service, and light admin work. There is no product development or complex operation at this stage. The business is very stable. If I wanted to, I could even reduce my workload future by outsourcing the logistics from my warehouse to Amazon via 3PL.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
There is actually still a lot of growth potentiality. First, the UK and US markets are completely open. I have been focused on France, Germany, Italy, and Spain, but expanding to the other Amazon marketplace would be a natural next step. Second, developing a few complementary products under the same brand will be easy and powerful. Third, automating some parts of the restocking process could free up even more time and boost efficiency. And finally, investing more in PPC would also move the needle so far. I've kept it very minimal on purpose.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The main risk is usual one with Amazon FBA being dependent on a single platform, Amazon. Another factor is inventory management. My bestseller for accounts for about 60% of total revenue, so running out of stock can eat sales hard. That's happened in late 2024 due to a lost shipment. I have since taken steps to build in more buffer stock, but something worth keeping in mind.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I'm offering up to 3 months of support through emails or video calls. I have designed the business to be as simple and efficient as possible, and I will make sure the buyer feel fully confident to take over. I'm happy to talk them through the operations, supplier relationship, product insights, and many other questions they might have.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
An earn-out structure could be possible, but it would be difficult unless there is a clear and significant advantage on the valuation in return. Usually, I'm looking for a clean exit. However, I understood that some buyers prefer to spread the risk, so I'm willing to consider it if the terms make strong financial sense.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
I believe this is a great opportunity for someone who wants a profitable, low-maintenance Amazon FBA business with strong foundation and lots of room to grow. The product catalog is lean but powerful. The reviews are solid. The margins are healthy. It's been built with care and it's been kept simple on purpose. It doesn't need a team, it doesn't need a huge ad spend, and it generates consistent cash flow. For a buyer who wants an European Amazon business with real potential, this one is a great fit.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.